Why you shouldn't start an interior design business in 2022. Hey, Liv Conlon here, founder of 7-Figure Home Staging Business and STAGERBOSS, where I now coach tens of thousands of women each year on how to launch home staging businesses. Now in today's video, I want to talk all about why a home staging business may be better for you, your lifestyle and your bank account more than an interior design business. We're going to talk about how you combine the elements of interior design, your passion, with actually something that can be really consistent in income. And in my opinion, you can actually design how much you would like to earn from your home staging business. In my first year in home staging, I earned £30,000. And my second year, I scaled my business to £1 million in revenue. Now, obviously, it didn't all go in my pocket, but I had a fairly good income from my business, and I want to share with you what that looks like and why it's such an incredible business model. Let's dive in. So a little bit about me, I was 16 years old and I was looking to launch a business. I was in high school, I had the grades to go on to university. However, I knew from a very early age that wasn't for me, so I needed a business idea. I didn't want to follow a traditional route of being employed by anyone or go to university, so I was on the hunt for a light bulb moment. I was looking for that big $1 million idea, as they call it, and I actually happened to find it. So my business, The Property Stagers, was founded when I was 16, and the idea came around because my mum was selling a property. It wasn't selling, it was empty. It sat on the market for 3 months. I then staged the property when I was in school, and then it sold within 3 days above the valuation price. Cha-ching! I knew I was onto a good business idea, and then ultimately launched it, done this for other people, and scaled it all the way to 7 figures by the time I was 19. Now, the reason that I chose to go into the home staging industry was because, number one, I realized there was a gap. There was no one really else in what I could see the country offering a service at an affordable price like this. But number two, because it's also my massive passion and I have an eye for interior design. So I knew I want to do something I love every day, and also I could see the financial benefits of launching a home staging business. And that is the number one thing I want to share with you today. Point one is cash flow. Building a home staging business is such a powerful cash flow machine. And the reason behind that is, inside your interior design business, I would imagine you've already experienced that a lot of the projects take a long time to complete. Now, not only does this mean you might be getting paid in some sort of payment plan, but also it might be delayed until the end of you've completed this project with your client. Now, it's the total opposite of how I teach you to build your home staging business, that we have got consistent cash flow every single month when we get clients. Now, what this looks like is, because we are going to be renting home staging kits to our clients, not only can we earn consistent cash flow off staging new properties each month with new clients, but also if a client chooses to extend a hire of a staging kit, then it is literally money whilst you sleep. I've had so many of my kits sometimes earn me up to £1,000 per month purely from just renting it, meaning that I've been paid an initial fee up front to stage the property. The property either hasn't sold or they just want the kit for longer, and then they've extended that month on month. It's basically like receiving money from like a buy-to-let property, but you don't have to own a property. All you have to own is a home staging kit. When we factor this into our monthly revenue, not only from our new clients, but we can also see large revenue come from the rental of our kits. Now, what percentage of my rentals extend? I would say around 20 to 30%, but alone right now, before I recorded this video, I just checked, and we have £4,000 a month in recurring revenue just through our stages. And that is when we've staged the property, the furniture is sitting there, and that money is dropping into our bank account every single month. And just a little side note that we usually work out the rental each month a third of the original staging price. Now, the second thing I love about home staging businesses compared to interior design is they are scalable. Because when you're an interior design business, often it's very time consuming per project. You're working very closely with the client, trying to deliver on what they need, which I know can take up a lot of time. When we're in a home staging business, it's a slightly different model because the projects don't tend to be as long. We can often stage a property on a Friday if someone calls us on a Monday. So it's a very quick turnaround time. And when my team are actually in a property, they're usually not in there any longer than 3 or 4 hours, meaning we can stage many properties each day. It's how we stage over 400 properties per year. So with this, it's scalable because you can be multiplied. You can build a team that can actually start to stage the properties for you. And this is how I managed to scale all the way to 7 figures in under 2 years, because my business stopped being so dependent on me having to go out and see the client, work with the client, provide the designs. And instead we have a cookie cutter model of staging properties multiple times per day with my team, and I don't actually have to be there nor even speak to the client. Everything is outsourced and it doesn't actually need the live stamp of approval. So it's a scalable business in the sense that very quickly you can build up a team, you can build up an infrastructure, and it's why I was able to scale from £30,000 a year all the way to 7 figures. Now, before I share the third and final amazing benefit of running a home staging business, if you're interested in learning more about home staging businesses, then this channel is totally dedicated to you. Go click subscribe below, and you can watch all of our videos where I'm walking you through all the fundamentals of a home staging business. Now, our third and final point, I just want to say one word, and it is freedom. And that's quite funny coming from a Scottish person. If you've seen the movie, freedom, you'll know what I mean. But in all seriousness, a home staging business gives you a lot of freedom and also flexibility in your life. So many of our incredible students in our programs are mums, they have full-time jobs as well, and they're trying to build their home staging business as a side hustle to ultimately build it into their full-time career and ditch their day job, but also to build a business where you have time with your kids. You're not just going all in this business, you can build it around your lifestyle. Actually, one of our clients, Katrina, is on maternity leave and she has staged 8 properties in the first 30 days of joining us inside the program. What? She's on maternity leave, which absolutely blows my mind, but it goes to show the flexibility there is with your home staging business. So as I've explained with your interior business, it's a lot more time consuming, a lot more project based, and that takes time. It also might not give you the flexibility and the income in order to have the income to be there with your family, your kids, and then also build the business. So if you want some freedom, then you need to build a home staging business. And guys, if you are really going all in this, you're thinking home staging is for me, not interior design, I have a free training for you at becomeastagerboss.com. Head there, it's a free 90-minute training. I'm going to show you exactly how to launch your business from zero and build it into a successful home staging business that gives you time, it gives you money, and it really fulfills your passion as well. I'll see you there, becomeastagerboss.com. I'll see you in the training.